Outside of going to Boy Scouts at Camp Hook, my family was also fortunate enough to live at Camp Hook for about 6 years back in the 1990s, from around 91 to 97. So there's a picture of my folks with the son of Charles Hook and Everett Sharon. Everett Sharon was born in 1916 and passed away in May of 2017, 100 years old. He was involved in Boy Scouts for 71 of those years, which is pretty amazing. So we had another reunion this year, and even though it was rainy here in Kentucky and snowing, as you can see up in Ohio, we decided to make our way up to Camp Hook for this year's gathering. Quite snowy around Cincinnati. This is where Football Jesus used to be before he got struck by lightning and burnt down back in 2010. So we're coming into Carlisle now, back into the old hometown. So I'll go ahead and let it play.
They've had curbs for a while. Turn your wipers off. Annoying. Maybe a Harley old house there. 405. You get like a dash now. Like record. Like a trip, do like a time lapse of the whole trip. GoPro. Yeah, I'm not building any more stores here in all these years.
Same Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Oh, they got Dollar General now.
Yeah, that's a grocery store. That was an IGA.
Yeah. Invitation bars, grills. Carlisle with a bar? Wow.
Yeah, how about that? RV storage under the train track. Those underpass. It does underpass. Well, they got that, was it the Lynx? Yeah. He tried to get into the water. Spending the night with his girlfriend. Whoever that was. Train tracks. I don't need this gas station. I need the one up by Whistle Stop. Wonderful. Frank's still alive. For Frank. He was gone from here prior to us leaving. Oh, he died before he left? No, he left here and went to another store years ago. Frank was probably my favorite person in town. Frank was cool. Like a character. He was. Yeah, we just had people in our lives we come across from time to time. So I remember like Frank. Oh, that marathon station? Yeah, the marathon, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think I stopped there once in recent years. Whistle Stop's a pharmacy now. No, I'm not going to pull the phone. So. I'm just trying to figure out which one is. I'm trying to convince Mom that the nail shop down here is the one I ever asked for me.
In 3/4 of a mile, bear left onto Chamberlain Road. Bear left onto Chamberlain Road.
Take a left at the UFOs.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left onto Morningstar Road. turn left onto Morningstar Road.
I think I'm recording for.
There's that multi-car garage back there. Built another house too.
Yes.
Third one there.
They tore down the old one.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn right.
Same people.
Probably. I wouldn't live there either.
Pretty road right there. Couldn't have picked a better time for it to snow.
They can litter around here like they used to.
The park does a better job of picking it up.
Looks like they probably eliminated all the dead trees that used to fall on the road all the time too. That was about ready to go. There's one they got cut up. It's not thick.
Turn right.
Where Kevin used to plow. Next truck park there. Took out that wood gate.
They took out the other side of the
He
driveway.
opened up the drain pipe too.
That's weird, taking out half the driveway.
In a 1/4 mile, the destination is on your left. 8539 Morningstar Road.
Driveway's still holding up good.
Yeah. I remember when it was bumpy, and we knew every bump. We knew exactly where
Right.
to go.
Really has grown up, hasn't it? Everything we used to mow along the sides here. I'd love to live in a place like this again somewhere. Have our own park. Here's everybody.
Well, I know a lot of people messaged and said they couldn't make it.
Talking, we were imagining that you probably like told him to like go mow the parade field. No, my friend came up on Friday night.
Wonder if my old motorcycle's still in the fuel yard.
Probably not. The old table's still sitting there.
Yeah. Yeah, the old table and the 2 chairs. Yeah, all the old chairs.
Dining hall, I mowed all that all the time. What do you mean you? Me and Mom. What do you mean you and you never mowed?
Dude, you never mowed.
When did you mow? Well, last time I got yelled at for not hanging out with my friends.
It was usually us trying to get Mom unstuck from
I
somewhere.
remember mowing symbols in the grass out here.
It was us going and getting the tractor, the front loader, and getting Mom pulled out of ditches and stuff. Oh, nice and warm.
Oh. Yeah, I had the other side of that one. That one, that's the one that was on Madison Print.
Well, yeah. Down this way. Yeah.
Turning this way.
Ours is on
Him and I didn't want to get here, but he came down here volunteering and we had to paint that sign. Remember that?
Yeah, and you were little.
I didn't want to paint it. I don't want to be down there as hot as could be.
Yeah.
But I painted some of
I
it.
put him on my shoulder, didn't
Well, he had a ladder, but we painted that sign, so I was like,
he? He painted all those letters in there.
yeah, so it's in my garage.
He said only some.
I didn't take credit. I won't take credit for that.
No. Then you said that you burned.
Huh?
No, you said you burned out.
I took it so I could I wanted to build a table for him. I gotcha. Don't walk too far.
Yeah.
But, I wanted to build an end table or something with coffee floor and put some
I
glass.
did do coffee table.
But it was too heavy, so I'm going to at my house.
The gateway.
I just gave Bill the gateway here a couple months ago. Back in '62, my father did that.
Yeah, that's what I heard last time I heard.
And it fell over.
Yeah, I had that hanging in the office when I left camp. I thought I used to wear it, but it was like that.
I got the shirt on right now. That was a cool thing he put over here. You saw something. That shit. Very caretaker.
Yeah, that's why I gave him the dad.
Go ahead and do it.
I gave him the plaque.
It's easier to say.
Looks like that's
You know you're supposed to be here.
There. This is a bridge cloth. Here's his feet. And up here in the bridge cloth are JD and I put like 40 hours of doing this. And Bill, I think, helped a little bit too. There was a couple, anyway. We put our initials up there. Of course, you can't see them. But I should have brought, I didn't bring it. I didn't know he was going to have this much space. My brother had a vanilla file cabinet folder and had the dimensions. So JD and I were trying to figure out the dimensions. A week later, I found the folder. If I'd have found that a week later, to save us all kinds of. That's the gateway.
I don't totally forget. I forgot there was actually, because when we were up here, this gate was already, that part was gone. We actually had to put the other gate up.
Of course, you can't see the shields.
No, I remember the shields. 100% remember the shields.
Ecology Lodge used to be over here. Pet cemetery. Pet cemetery was right in here where these trees are cut. Appreciation to Mr. and Miss Charles R. Hook, whose gift made possible this reservation for the development and better and nobler boyhood of this and future generations. June 16th, AD 1929. Campfire ring. It's a lot nicer than when I was a kid. We just had benches. Chaplain's cabin over here somewhere. And between the two big trees there in the distance was where the dining hall was. Sort of outdoor patio on it. That went on into the inside. Not much left of that. It's hard to even picture where it was. Besides the two big pine trees. So, yep. Back in there. It's outdoor seating too. I guess we used to sit out front as well. And sort of down the side of the dining hall, down the road here. back entrance back here. The dumpster was over here. There used to be another little building, like a, I forget what it was. Not some kind of biology. It was a merit badge, but there used to be a cabin over here, and the water tower, and then the swimming pool was here, right where all these smaller berry plants are. Right in that open area. That was where the swimming pool, pool house, and then big, almost Olympic sized pool. Up here was a shower house and changing room. There was some benches out front, right around here. And then there was a smaller, like, wading pool at the foot of the pool area. Man, it's cold. So yeah, I guess a lot of these trees are grown again. It's hard to picture where everything was exactly. And there was a little trading post here on the corner, heading back toward the lodge. Yeah, it was a, I think there might have been a pop machine on there. Yeah, there. Remember, we used to refill it. Yeah, it's right over here was the little trading post, and then yeah, heading back toward the Bob Gardner Lodge. On the right side was first aid and where the medic guy was, and then the main offices in the center, and then on the left side was it was the trading post after they closed down the one I just mentioned. It was nice, much bigger than the other one. Buy shirts and supplies and everything, so I'm gonna head back in, it's getting cold. That's the main driveway. Comes up. That's where our house used to be. A little parking lot used to be here in the front. We had a little argument about that, but there used to be a little parking lot. And the main pull around, we parked over here too to block the way. This used to not even go back that far. It used to come around, it used to circle around this way and came back out on the other side of the gate. We sort of kept it locked, you know, here. But, and I guess it did go back to the cabins, but it just wasn't like this. Yeah, so it just looped around and came back out on the main road. Then there was a staff bathroom building that used to be here. A nice building. Surprised they didn't keep that around for something. And used to be 3 staff cabins up near that shower house. Yes, again, it's so hard to place where stuff was. So yeah, there was. I think the cabins were like right in here, and this was like the area where the first set, and then there was a second set of cabins back here. So they were like 3 units in each one, so there were 9 units in 3 different buildings going around here. I stayed in two of them back here. And then this other row was one right where that building is, and then one over here, and that was like the camp master's cabin. So it was like one here, and then there was a double, which was like a camp master's shower room and than his main cabin. That's where my older brother lived at when he was here, just out of high school. And then one over on this side. So yeah, that's still it. It's nice that they kept this little picnic area back here. I guess people can camp in here too. It's one of the newer sites. Go see if the bathroom's open. Nobody in there. Is anybody in there? Nope. Decent little bathroom. Shut it off. And like I was saying, there was cabins around here, and then our house was it was a backyard basically, right over here. I don't know if the foundation is even still visible. Probably not. These trees, let's see. These trees could not have been here. Or maybe that was, okay, maybe the house was here then, because those trees would have been next to the house because they're too big to be new growth. But all these are smaller, so the house was probably right in this area. Yeah, right in here would have been the backyard. Yeah, that tree is too big, so that would have been the first tree. See, this is all newer growth over here, so the house would have been right in here somewhere. So I'm like probably walking through my old bedroom or something. Yeah, it's weird how nature retakes foundations and everything. I mean, they did tear it down, but still, not a trace. Just memories. Memories, nothing more than memories. No trace of that road either, circling around. That's probably it right here, this little clearing. That's probably where it looped. Yeah, there's a path right there. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Little path through here. I'm sure this is probably where it looped around at one point. And then popped out just before the warehouse. Yep, backside of the warehouse here. Oh, that's what we call the fuel yard. On the side we had our diesel tanks and tractors and everything. I guess they still have some stuff back in here. Used to have a motorcycle that I stored back here. I'm sure that's long gone. What do we need if it's still there? Yeah, it used to be, motorcycle used to be right over in there, where that deck is. We had different tractors stored. Our fuel tank was right around where this water tank or whatever is. Big red one was probably as high as the fence, if not a little higher. Maybe that, no, that's a stub thing, post hole thing. Back entrance to the warehouse. And we just had miscellaneous things stored over on this side. God, I barely remember what we had over here. It was just junk. Just old stuff. There's some vehicles in back here. Those are the same old chairs. Been there for 30 some years, probably longer. We used to all just sit and hang out here. The Rangers, quartermaster, and Trey was quartermaster. Forget what was in there. And this used to all be an open field. All was open at one point. Now it's all overgrown. Again, I mean, I guess we moved out in '97, so about 25 years this year. And this was all, like I said, open. Big open field. There's the Gilwell oak. That's what I'm walking back to now, is the old oak, the oak tree that was brought over from England and planted here in the field. Back when I was a kid, it was barely grown, you know. It had trouble. Somebody ran over it with a bush hog, but it stayed alive and came back. So, and now it's pretty much a full-grown tree. We'll see when we get back there, but actually I'll be heading by the chapel here too in a minute. I guess there's some good foot traffic on this trail today, since it just started snowing up here today. Okay, there's a side trail that's still an established trail there. That used to go down from here all the way down to Lake George. But yeah, it's still an established trail, which is nice. Have to take that someday. I'd like to come back in the summer sometime and get some good footage and start my little documentary I want to do on the place. Better start doing it soon before some of the old timers start dying. A lot of them already have, but you know, like Everett Sharon, I wish I could have got some videos with him, but I think I have them somewhere that I recorded at one of the reunions. But then we have the old chapel here. It's still standing. Used to be benches to sit on. Yeah, it's amazing. It's still standing as well as it is. It was always sort of old, even when I was a kid. Get a shot of the plaque here. A scout is reverent. This chapel is dedicated to the memory of Edward H. Hammond, 1904 to 58. Contribution to the religious life of the Boy Scouts of Mound Builders Area Council, Boy Scouts of America, made possible by the leadership and assistance of the Kiwanis Club of Middletown. Interested individuals and groups, erected by volunteer workmen and members of Middletown Trade and Labor Council. Dedicated July 22nd, 1959. You got the Kiwanis and Boy Scout logos there. And their little storage rooms. We used to keep stuff in. There's nothing in them now, but there used to be a lot of wasps. You can see some of the marks on the wall where the wasp nests were. I forget what used to be in their chairs or something, or whatever. And then there was a little back room. Climb up here. Yeah, little back room in here too. Used to be power. I doubt there's power in here anymore. Yeah, so that's the old chapel here at Camp Hook. Doing a couple little church services and stuff in here, and then when there was a group called the Knights of the Holy Scripture that I got inducted into. I think it was back when I was Troop 60. Yeah, because I think David Blanton was the one who helped with that ceremony. A couple of the other guys, so that was sort of neat. I think I took some video of that medal, so. Let me stop this one. Okay, now I'm walking from the chapel over to the Carlisle oak tree I was talking about in the last segment. You can see the fence. Well, I don't know if you can or not, but like I mentioned, there's a fence around it and how to sort of protect it. Because it's like, I think it's the only one in the United States, I want to say. And I think they started doing clippings of it so you can grow your own. I think they do that every now and then, some group. Yep, that's the Carlisle oak. I guess there's a little plaque here too. A little hard to read. It's probably almost impossible. It says in 1978 this tree was transplanted from Carlisle Park in England, the worldwide home of scouting to this looks like they cut it off something by the Matthews family. This land was formerly Camp Hook. Something by Boy Scouts from 1920, run by the Boy Scouts from 1926 to 1997. This Eagle project by Adam Stump is dedicated to Everett Sharon, older fellow I was talking about. I'll put a picture up of Troop 718 for his long service to the Scouts, dedicated 2010. So sorry I didn't have it on the plaque, but it's just hard to read in the rain. Wet marble or granite or whatever. So and I guess there's another little trail here, and then used to have a water tower that I used to have a lot of fun in. I'll have to tell that story in the video. I'll just tell it later, but I used to climb up into that water tower, and at the end of the season before we drained it for the winter, I used to go up and go swimming inside the tank. You had to climb all the way to the top and flip open the main hatch, and then yeah, I think it was right in here, this cluster of trees. It went up about 60 feet above the tree line. So, and we got another fella walking around recording too. You out recording as well? Taking pictures? Are you here for the scouting event? Oh, okay. Same. Where are you from? From here. From from Ohio. I lived here. Me and my folks lived here for 6 years, from 2014. I'm just recording if that's okay.
Were you in a troop?
I was in Troop 35 out of Lebanon, and Troop 60 out of down near Fields Erdel, Mason, Montgomery.
We were 43 out of Mason.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm 99% sure that's our campsite.
Which one?
Hopewell.
Hopewell.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there on
The Adirondacks right here.
right here.
Yeah, and then the environmental science building. The Metro
Right.
is,
Yeah, and I remember you guys being there a lot. We were mostly over in Hopatowog and then back in Tecumseh.
Yeah, and we did Joel's side a couple times.
Oh, really?
So,
Okay.
Yeah, so I think we were here and over there.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I've just been. I'm planning on doing a little documentary on the place at some point because I lived here for so long and have so many memories of it. And I see other YouTubers like urban explorers coming out here, and they don't know the stories, behind it.
Yeah.
The fire hydrant's still there. We used
Look at the amazing. Well, yeah, because this would have been where the
swimming pool.
swimming pool was.
Yeah.
Yeah, just it's amazing that all these people here. My dad was Scoutmaster,
Oh,
so
okay.
his scouts are here.
That was one of my last memories before I moved out, was them tearing the swimming pool up.
Oh, really?
And it just tore me up, man. Just seeing everything being torn down. And I woke up one morning, the swimming pool was so well built that they broke a couple of their machines trying to destroy it. And finally they decided just to fill it in and cover it up.
That's crazy.
Instead of actually busting it out and hauling it off. Yeah, and there was that building here. What was that one again?
That is the environmental science.
Environmental, okay. And then,
Because it was around the corner. Yeah, you still got some sort of path.
yeah. Remember the walkway?
Yeah.
It went over to Tecumseh. It's probably all broken down now. But there used to be that big long metal stairway.
Yeah, you can kind of see where it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was right here, and you can,
Yeah, I remember one it was probably a winter day like this. I got an SKS, and the camp was empty. Nobody was here, but me and the friend I got it from, we were out here shooting. And the first shot I ever took was from that walkway right there into the hillside over there. Then there was a dumpster, and then the dining hall.
Yeah. Well, I think the two trees lined up in the dining hall.
Yeah, they were directly in front of the patio.
Yeah.
The screened-in patio. And then the pool house over here. And it's even hard to make out where the changing house would have been.
Yeah, it had to be back in the little area, right?
Yeah, maybe, because all these trees, they're not new trees, they're old ones.
Yeah.
So I thought it might have been like right,
Yeah, I think it was a little
sort of in this opening, maybe. Yeah. What's your name?
I'm Ross.
Ross?
What was yours?
Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
Clayton. Yeah, the only people I remember from 43, I think was Bill Sutter. Was he in that troop?
I don't remember that name.
No.
I do have every single name of every single person in the troop inside that building.
Okay.
Up to 1980 or 94, I think.
Okay.
So they brought a 50th anniversary program.
I want to say it was the Sutters. Maybe I'm thinking of a different. I can't remember. It's all just sort of jumbled.
Yeah, so my dad was one scoutmaster, and then he took over for Ken Foltz, who's actually in there too. So
Okay.
there's actually 243 scoutmasters in there.
Yeah, ours was when I was in, it was Vest Baxter
Okay.
for Troop 60. And I can't remember some of the other older guys there.
The trading post was over there, right? There was a little gift
White Ash right here on the corner.
around the corner. Like
Yeah.
you had to make around the corner.
Right. We were arguing about exactly what was there.
Yeah.
My dad, my brother. And then they moved the trading post up to here.
Into here, right?
Yeah. That's where my phone was.
Did you tie one in?
Yeah, all the way up the driveway from there.
Why?
Because remember I had those BBS lines?
Oh.
I had 3 phone lines in my bedroom. Then we had the one. Then we had the one in the house and in the office. That was shared, but then I had 3 private lines for my BBS.
Must have been illegal ones.
No, I paid for them most of the time.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had 3 lines. Wipe your window, wipe your window.
You did a lot of stuff I didn't know about.
Yeah, I ordered them once I was old enough.
These people don't.
743-1116, 1117, and 1118. Wipe your window. Just give it a wipe every now and then.
I'm on the right way.
No. Go down March Pollen. Cut back. Down to Franklin Front.
Those pines. Built a big one now.
I can't believe they tore the whole thing down. I remember he rebuilt like a replica of his childhood home for his mother after he won the lottery or whatever back there. Like a perfect replica.